Apa kabar, IDN Times. I'm Sarah Michelle.
And I'm Elijah. And we're with Ready or Not 2, Here I Come.
Hello, I'm Danti from IDN Times.
Hi.
Hi, Sarah. Hi, Elijah. How are you
Hello.
guys?
Good, thanks.
Looking good today.
Thank
First of
you.
all, I just have to say that my teenage self was screaming that I got to interview you guys. You guys
Aw.
are such an
That's sweet.
icon for us millennials. Congratulations on the new movie. Really love it. Can't wait for a wider audience to see it. And we don't
Same.
have much time, so let's get to the first question.
Great.
So first one, for both of you, what excites you the most about stepping into the Ready or Not world?
I mean, loved the first film, genuinely. Saw it in cinemas, was surprised by it, found it to be so much fun, loved Samara's performance. Uh, did not expect there to be a sequel. So for 5-6 years down the line, to receive the script and to be sort of given this invitation to join that world and that sandbox and play around was a really exciting prospect.
And then to be gifted with these wonderful actors that we got to surround ourselves with was like such a bonus on top of getting to work with Radio Silence and being a part of the world.
Totally.
The next one is for Sarah. You've got some iconic history with horror. You're a scream queen, if I might say it. So did this role feel like a return to your roots or something completely different, and why?
I think what's so great about Radio Silence is they create these worlds that are so unique to them that it doesn't feel like returning to anything because everything feels so new and fresh that they do. And I think that's why they're able to attract the cast that they do, because it is something no one's done before. To have the comedy, the horror, the drama, the action. I mean, I always say it's a love story between two sisters and how they find their way back to each other. Like, there's so many elements to what they create that it doesn't feel like a retread of anything.
At all. No, it feels incredibly fresh.
And then for Elijah, you've built a reputation for choosing bold genre, bold projects. What made this sequel, Ready or Not, stand out to you?
Well, I mean, again, everything we sort of said already, and also really genuinely wanting to work with Matt and Tyler. I've really loved their work for a long time and feel like they really stand out in the genre world with the films that they make. And, so the prospect of playing this character was really fun, given the task of being the one to detail the rules for everybody and have this kind of neutral observational perspective with this direct relationship with Satan was really fun.
As one does.
Yeah.
Yeah, about that. Your character is one of the enigmatic and interesting elements to the new game. Where does
Sure.
your character fall on the scale of charming to terrifying? Can you explain more about
Charmingly
him?
terrifying.
Yeah.
That's what you are.
Sure, he is. I mean, he is, I guess he is a little charming. And he does have this, again, direct relationship with Mr. LeBale. Terrifying, I suppose, in the sense that he is the one to sort of articulate to everybody what the stakes are for them. And the same stakes do not apply to him. So he's sort of, his fate is fine and not at all in danger.
Coming back to you, Sarah, what do you think of your character's Ursula's fate in the finale without giving spoilers, of course? Do you feel any sympathy, or if there is anything you want to change about her?
Well, I think to make evil characters interesting, you have to give them purpose and you have to understand where they're coming from, or it just seems silly and I don't think people are invested. And I think everyone has known people like Ursula who have grown up in the shadow of a very powerful parental figure who've basically been bred in their shadow. And then you add on top of it that she's a twin. So that already is a loss of identity. And now it's what she thinks is her time for her destiny, everything she's been brought up to believe. And all of a sudden, now that she's in it, she's realizing that maybe she doesn't feel the way she thought she did. And that makes for a complication. And I think that's what makes her and Titus's story interesting, is to see these twins that were always in step slowly but surely start to separate. And so I think with most of the characters, you have to find a little bit of that moral ambiguity and you have to give them reasons for doing the things or it just becomes silliness.
Yeah. Totally. You have to find their humanity.
Yeah.
Working with horror elements, did you experience any real spooky or weird experience while shooting it?
Nothing
I
spooky.
mean, we had to sell our souls to the devil, to get the job. But I think once that went through, I think it was fine, right?
It was fine after that. I mean, you've seen the film, obviously no spoilers, but the third act of the film goes for it. And that particular sequence was wild to shoot. Not spooky necessarily, but, it really, it goes where you want it to go. And it was a fun thing to engage with.
Yeah, about that. Is there any part in which you think like, oh, I can't believe they get away with this, or this is too much?
I think that's the beauty of Matt and Tyler is they know exactly when to push and when to pull back. And so you trust them. Sometimes you do a take and you push it and you go, that's too far, and then you bring it back.
Yeah.
The next one is for both of you. It's more like a fun question. If both of you have to do real survival game in the real world, who will last the longer, Sarah or Elijah? And why?
Okay, we've decided we're pairing up together and just hiding somewhere really smart,
Totally.
very tiny, waiting it out till the morning.
Yep.
Thank you so much for your time. I'm sorry it's a very short time.
It's okay.
So much fun interviewing you guys.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Thank you.